So a couple of my colleagues were part of the Circl rotation before the one that I joined. I'd heard really great things from them about it. They really enjoyed it. They learned a lot from it. And I was looking to do something that was outside of my day-to-day job and something that would, put me in touch with new people.
I got onto Circl through inter-university. I'd been working with them since I was in secondary school, and they kind of put in their newsletter, and I was like, okay, this sounds great. Learning a new skill, getting a qualification, part of a qualification out of it, and getting to meet new people as well, which definitely was a good thing. Gave me loads of confidence, and I'm very happy that I joined.
So I was really happy when I got matched with Temi. I think we clicked instantly. And then we just had a really open and honest dialogue about what we were here to try and achieve, some of the challenges that we were going through. Temi was just a wonderfully easy person to talk to. She was a great listener and just someone that I instantly thought, you know what, I want to be friends with this person as well.
Honestly, being matched up with Yasmin, as she said, it was one of the best things that could have happened out of this experience, because there's so much learning and unlearning that you have to do on this course. And I feel like Yasmin was not only really supportive towards me, but made it so easy for me to kind of help her as well, because she wanted to reach her goals and I wanted to see her reach them. And having somebody who was so much like me, but so different. And I just really appreciated having her go through those, 3 months together, because I think I would have had a very different experience potentially with somebody else.
It really got you to think about communication with people in a way that I hadn't before. And like Temi said, this program was about learning, but also unlearning. I'd taken part in mentorship programs and things like that in the past. And those were always programs where, you lead with wanting to give advice, and you lead with, okay, well, in my experience. And this was so different. And for someone who's highly yellow in personality traits, it was really unnatural for me. So I really had to learn to be quiet sometimes, ask questions, and get people to come to their own sort of solutions.
The course literally allowed me to, one, because the main thing, I wanted to build confidence within myself and kind of being sure in what I know, how I can help people, because I do want to help people. But it also taught me that sometimes the way I used to help people wasn't what they actually needed. So sometimes people need you to take a step back, listen to them, allow them to process it first before you give advice, because what you see and how you perceive things isn't always what's useful and helpful for them. And that's one of the biggest takeaways I've had, particularly in my outside of work life or uni life at the time.
I think she really helped me think through things in a pragmatic way, and she helped me rationalize as well some of the conversations that I had to have after those sessions. And she would help me structure conversations that I was going to go and have with other colleagues or with my manager. And I think had I not gone through those sessions and not taken that time to actually be coached through what am I actually trying to get out of this, I might not have been able to communicate what I wanted as my career goals when I was having my conversations with my manager. And I think that it perhaps would not have been as successful.
And she allowed me to kind of vent, ramble for ages, and then said, okay, what are we going to do about this? You said this, this, and this. I'm seeing these kind of trends through that. How can we now work together to now have a proper solution that's both manageable and attainable to you, but then also pushes you? And I think that combination really allowed me to feel like I could actually move out of those situations without neglecting them.
Check your expectations at the door, go in open-minded, and embrace the process. And, this is a program that gets you to focus on people. So focus on people, focus and listen.
We mentioned a lot about how the sessions focus a lot about unlearning. So kind of be prepared to be uncomfortable, but it's never to the point where you feel way too out of your depths. That just means you're growing. Embrace it with open arms and be ready to meet some wonderful people, because they can really, really help you in ways you never really thought they could.